Listen carefully. Do not scroll past this, because what you are about to hear is not random. It is not coincidence, and it is not meant for everyone. This message has found you because your spirit is finally strong enough to receive what is about to unfold. I, Archangel Michael, am speaking into this moment to make something clear. Those who worked against you are about to lose their hold completely, not slowly, not partially, but in a way that will leave no doubt that divine justice has stepped in. You are not brought here by curiosity. You are guided here by alignment. The same divine force that sees what happens in silence, the same power that records every hidden intention, has positioned you at this exact second to hear this truth. You are standing at the edge of a reversal that will not just restore, but will reorder everything that was taken from you. There is something you must understand. This message is not for someone who has lived an easy path. This is for the one who stayed silent, while being misunderstood, the one who remained honest, while being taken advantage of, the one who gave fully, and watched others benefit unfairly. Yes, I'm speaking to you. You carried things you were never meant to carry. You absorbed pressure, betrayal, and confusion, without becoming bitter, and even when it did not make sense. You chose integrity. But hear this now. Nothing that was taken from you went unnoticed. Not your time, not your energy, not your peace, not your ideas, not your effort. There is a record of everything. And what you thought was silence was not silence. It was preparation. Because when divine justice begins to move, it does not rush. It waits until everything is undeniable, until every pattern is revealed, until every hidden motive is exposed, until the truth is complete. And that moment has now arrived. You may have felt it recently, a strange shift, not loud, not dramatic, but subtle, like something heavy is starting to lift, like your mind is becoming clearer, like your energy is returning slowly. That is not your imagination. That is alignment returning. There were forces working against you that you could not see clearly at the time. Not just people, but systems, mindsets, and spiritual resistance that try to block your growth. They delayed your progress. They drained your momentum. They created confusion around your path. But they could not stop what was already written for you. They could only delay it. And now, that delay is ending. Listen carefully to this part, because this is where most people misunderstand what is happening. Those who took from you are not preparing to apologize. They are not planning to return what they took willingly. This is not about them correcting their actions. This is about something far greater. This is about exposure. This is about collapse of false structures. This is about divine rebalancing. What they built using deception cannot sustain itself anymore. It may have looked stable. It may have looked successful. It may have even looked permanent, but it was never supported by truth. And anything not supported by truth eventually loses its foundation. You must understand this deeply. What happened to you was not random. It was intentional, not from your side, but from theirs. There was awareness in their actions. There was calculation. They knew what they were doing, and they knew what they were taking. They did not just take material things. They took time. They took emotional energy. They took trust. They took your sense of ease. They changed how you see people. They made you question yourself. And for a while, it looked like they got away with it. No consequences, no exposure, no connection, just silence. But silence does not mean absence. Silence often means something is being handled beyond what you can see. There's a law that cannot be avoided, a law that does not depend on human systems, a law that responds not to noise, but to truth. And when that law is activated, it does not need your help. This is why you were held back from reacting. This is why every time you try to fight back, something stopped you. This is why you were guided into restraint, even when it felt unfair. Because if you had stepped in, you would have interrupted what was being built against them. Yes, you heard that correctly. What they were doing to harm you was actually building a case against themselves. And now, that case is complete. You are about to witness something unusual. Not chaos, not revenge, but order being restored. It will not require you to explain anything. It will not require you to defend yourself. It will not require you to prove your worth. Because when divine justice moves, it speaks for itself. Take a moment right now, not to pause, but to recognize something has shifted. Even if nothing around you has changed yet, something inside you has. And that shift is the beginning. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is something most people never understand until it is too late. I, Archangel Michael, am not here to create fear in you. I am here to reveal truth. And the truth is this: those who rose by taking from you are about to face a collapse they cannot control. You must understand how this works. When someone builds their position using manipulation, deception, or hidden intention, they are not building success. They are building instability. It may look strong on the outside. It may appear respected. It may even seem protected. But beneath it, there is no real foundation, only borrowed time. And that time has now expired. You have seen this before, haven't you? Moments where something fell off, but you could not prove it. Situations where you knew you were being treated unfairly, but had no evidence. People who smiled in front of you, but operated differently behind you. That confusion you felt was not weakness. It was your spirit recognizing truth before your mind could explain it. And now, what you sensed internally is about to be revealed externally. This is where the shift becomes visible, not all at once, but in undeniable ways. Watch carefully. You may begin to see unexpected changes in positions, sudden breakdowns in systems, unexplained distancing between people, decisions reversing without warning. This is not coincidence. This is alignment correcting itself. Because when truth begins to surface, everything built on falsehood starts to lose support. Let me make something very clear. This is not punishment. This is consequence. Punishment is emotional. Consequence is precise. And what is unfolding now is not driven by anger. It is driven by order. There is a pattern that has repeated throughout time. Those who attempt to trap the righteous eventually become trapped in their own design, not because someone attacked them, but because truth cannot be avoided forever. What they created has turned into evidence. Every decision, every hidden action, every moment of manipulation has formed a structure, and that structure is now collapsing under its own weight. You do not need to push it. You do not need to expose it. You do not need to involve yourself. In fact, your silence was part of the process, because while you remained still, everything was being recorded, without interference. This is why nothing made sense earlier, because you were not meant to see everything then. You were meant to outlast it, and you did. Now listen carefully, because this part is important. When this collapse begins, it may not look dramatic. It may not be loud. It may not come with announcements. It will feel quiet but final. Doors will close without explanation. Positions will shift without warning. Influence will fade without resistance. And those who once seemed untouchable will become irrelevant in ways no one expected, not because they were attacked, but because they lost the support they were never meant to have. You must not confuse this moment. This is not revenge. This is removal of what was misaligned. And as that removal happens, something else begins. Restoration. But understand this. Restoration is not just about getting back what was taken. It is about receiving what was always meant for you, without interference. What they held was never ownership. It was temporary access. And now, that access is being revoked, which means what belongs to you is being released back into alignment. This may show up in ways you did not expect. An opportunity returning unexpectedly, a connection reappearing with new clarity, a path reopening that was once blocked, a position becoming available without struggle. You will notice something different though. This time, it will not feel forced. It will not feel stressful. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel calm. That calm is your confirmation. Because what comes from alignment does not create pressure. It creates peace. There is one more thing you must be aware of. As this shift happens, some people will grow uncomfortable around you. Not because you changed, but because they can no longer operate the way they used to. Your clarity removes confusion. Your presence removes manipulation. Your silence removes control. And that exposes everything. Do not try to fix that discomfort. Do not try to make others comfortable, because your responsibility is not to maintain their access. Your responsibility is to protect your alignment. You are no longer in a season of explaining yourself. You are in a season of being positioned. Let that settle in. Something is being cleared that you could not clear yourself. Something is being corrected that you could not correct. And you are being moved forward without force. Take a breath, not to pause, but to recognize again. The shift is already happening, and this is only the beginning. Stay with me, because what is beginning now is something your past version of you would not have believed possible. I, Archangel Michael, speak this clearly. What is being returned to you is not just what was taken, it is what was delayed, multiplied, and preserved. You must understand this deeply. When something is taken from you unjustly, it does not disappear. It is held, not by people, but within a higher order that tracks everything with precision. So while you thought you were losing, you were actually in a period of preservation. What was yours was not destroyed. It was protected until the right moment of release. And that moment has now begun. But listen carefully, because restoration does not always look the way you expect. Many of you are waiting for the exact same thing to return. The same opportunity, the same people, the same structure. But that is not how divine restoration works. It does not always restore the same form. It restores the rightful position, which means what comes back to you will be cleaner, stronger, more stable, and without the weight that once drained you. You're not being placed back into what hurt you. You are being moved forward into what can hold you. This is why some doors will remain closed, not as rejection, but as protection, because going back would only repeat the cycle, and you are no longer meant to live in cycles. You are meant to move in alignment. Now, feel this shift carefully. For a long time, you were operating from survival, trying to hold things together, trying to protect what you had, try to recover what was slipping away. But now, you are being moved into stewardship. Survival says, how do I not lose again? Stewardship says, how do I manage what is meant for me? This shift is everything, because what is coming next will not require you to fight for it. It will require you to handle it. Yes, wealth is part of this, but understand this clearly. Wealth is not only money. It is peace in your mind, clarity in your decisions, stability in your path, authority in your presence, and provision that flows without constant struggle. Some of you will see this as financial increase, sudden openings, unexpected income, new opportunities. Others will experience it differently. Consistency replacing chaos, calm replacing anxiety, clarity replacing confusion. Do not underestimate these shifts, because true wealth begins in alignment. And once alignment is established, material increase follows naturally. Now here is something important you must not ignore. As restoration begins, there will be a moment of hesitation inside you, a quiet voice that says, what if this is taken again? What if I lose this too? That voice comes from your past, not your future. Do not let old fear control new alignment. You are not the same person anymore. You are no longer operating with blind trust. You now carry discernment. Discernment is not fear. It is clarity with boundaries. This means you will still give, but not without awareness. You will still trust, but not without wisdom. You will still move forward, but not without alignment. That is why you are ready now. If this had come earlier, it would have overwhelmed you. If restoration had come before healing, you would have carried the same patterns into a new season, and the cycle would repeat. But now, you are different. You have learned restraint. You have learned patience. You have learned how to stay grounded, even when everything around you is unstable. That is why this return is being trusted to you. Now, listen very carefully, because this part will show up in your real life soon. You may begin to notice people speaking your name differently, opportunities finding you without effort, doors opening that once rejected you, situations turning in your favor unexpectedly. And the most important sign, you will not feel pressure. You will feel calm. That calm is your confirmation, because what comes through alignment does not create urgency. It creates certainty. You will not need to chase it. You will not need to force it. You will not need to prove yourself for it. It will recognize you, as much as you recognize it. Now understand this. What is being restored to you is not just external, it is internal. Your confidence is returning. Your clarity is returning. Your sense of direction is returning. And with that, your ability to move forward without hesitation is returning. This is what they could not take completely. They disrupted it. They delayed it. They tried to weaken it, but they could not destroy it because it was never theirs to control. Take this moment in, not as excitement, but as awareness. You are not entering chaos. You are entering order. And order is where multiplication lives. Stay grounded. Stay aware. Stay open. Because what is coming next will not ask for your struggle. It will ask for your readiness. And you are ready. Stay focused. Because what comes next is more important than everything that came before. I, Archangel Michael, must make this clear. Restoration is not the final step. How you carry it is the real test. Many can endure loss. Few can handle restoration without losing themselves. You have prayed for justice. You have waited for alignment. You have endured what most would not survive. And now, as things begin to turn in your favor, there is something you must guard carefully. Your heart, because when the weight shifts, so does the temptation. The temptation to remember who hurt you. The temptation to replay what was done. The temptation to finally feel above those who once overlooked you. Listen carefully. Justice does not give you permission to become hard. Vindication does not give you permission to become proud. If you allow pride to enter now, you will damage what was restored. Not immediately, but gradually, because pride is subtle. It does not announce itself loudly. It enters quietly, through small thoughts like, I deserve this more than others. They should see me now. They will regret what they did. And while these thoughts may feel justified, they will disconnect you from the very alignment that brought you here. You must understand this deeply. You were not elevated to prove others wrong. You were elevated to establish order. There's a difference. Proving others wrong comes from ego. Establishing order comes from purpose, and purpose must remain clean. Now listen, because this part will protect your future. As restoration unfolds, you may find yourself in positions you once prayed for: influence, stability, recognition, access. And with that comes responsibility, not just to succeed, but to remain aligned. This means you will have to say no when it is easier to say yes. You will have to walk away when something feels off. You will have to protect your peace, even when opportunities look attractive, because not everything that comes after restoration is meant to stay. Discernment must stay active. You're no longer learning through pain. You're now learning through awareness. And awareness requires attention. Now here is something most people do not realize. When you rise, those who once had access to you may try to return, not always with bad intention, but often without true change. They may come back with new words, new energy, new explanations. But listen carefully. New words do not always mean new character. You must not make decisions based on emotion, not guilt, not nostalgia, not loneliness, only alignment. Because reopening the wrong door can disrupt everything that was rebuilt. You're not being asked to reject people. You're being asked to recognize patterns and choose differently. Now, let me remind you of something important. You did not become who you are now by accident. Every moment of restraint, every time you stayed silent instead of reacting, every time you chose integrity over convenience, those are not small decisions. They built your foundation, and that foundation is what is now supporting your elevation. Do not abandon it. Now feel this clearly. The real power you carry now is not in what you have gained. It is in what you no longer need to prove. That is authority. Authority does not shout. Authority does not chase. Authority does not force. It simply stands, and everything aligns around it. You will notice this in your life. You will speak less, but be understood more. You will move less, but accomplish more. You will explain less, but be respected more. This is not coincidence. This is what happens when alignment replaces effort. Now, there is one final thing. You must carry with you humility, not weakness, not silence, not shrinking yourself, but true humility, which means you recognize the source of what has been restored. You do not take full credit. You do not forget the process. You do not lose awareness of how you got here, because the moment you disconnect from that awareness, you begin to drift, and drifting leads back to instability. You have come too far for that. Take a moment now, not to pause, but to acknowledge you survived what should have broken you. You remained clean in what was meant to corrupt you. You stayed aligned when everything tried to pull you out of it. That is why you are here now, and that is why this next phase matters so much, because this is not just about winning anymore. This is about who you become after you win. Stay grounded, stay aware, stay aligned, because what comes next will require not just strength, but wisdom, and you have both.